all right. Welcome to another episode of Sip and Cook with Me. It's your boy, Chef Dunn, Divine Visions Catering. Today we have a very energetic and fun guest. Would you like to introduce yourself? Tell the people who you are.
I am Christian Medovich. That's who I am. Yeah, absolutely. I work at Cycle Gear. I've known Wanda for a really long time now. I met this cat not too long ago who is absolutely brilliant. I think we're about ready, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
All right. So, as we always do, we are going to keep it with the theme that we've been going the last few weeks, which is spring and summer. You know, this is the first spring and summer in the last couple of years. We've been able to get out, get to enjoy ourselves again, get to have some nice cocktails on some patios. So I wanted to keep the theme going and make a couple of my favorite summertime dishes. So we're going to start off how we always do. We're going to start off with our cocktails. So everybody grab what they like to drink and come sip and cook with me.
That's that nice piece of ice you got in there.
Sir, yes, sir.
It's important to have a good, nice piece of ice.
Gotta have good ice on the cocktail. So the drink we're making today, we are making a peach bourbon seltzer. I love peaches. Peaches always scream spring, summer to me. Bourbon is one of, it just blends well with the sweetness of the peaches and that earthiness a little bit. So we're going to start off, grab the bourbon of your choice, grab your handy dandy mixer, and we're going to do 2 ounces per cocktail. You know, I just eyeball it.
Yeah,
if it's a little lower in,
it's going to be okay.
Next, we're going to add about a 1/4 ounce of lemon juice per cocktail. So roughly.
Yeah, that's a 1/4 ounce. I know it's done. I'm pretty sure you can bet your word on that.
Going to add a little peach syrup.
So now there's the flavor of the peaches.
Yes, sir.
Did you just make that peach syrup?
So yeah, what's up with the peach syrup? Where do you get that peach syrup from?
This is actually, the peaches that I use canned peaches for another thing that I'm going to do. I use it with 100% actual juice and syrup. So that's what this is from. You can actually make peach simple syrup by equal parts sugar, water, and peaches, and just boil them down until the juices come out of the peach.
Equal parts.
Yes, sir.
Remember that one. That's the one. That's why we always forget the things. To make that simple syrup, that peach simple syrup, looking at these things, you always forget.
And that's why I put it on video. Next, we're going to add about a 1/4 ounce per drink, so roughly 1 tablespoon. Now we have some peach bitters, and we're going to add about 3 shakes.
What is peach bitter, Chef?
Peach bitters is a flavoring for alcohol. You can have there's hundreds of different kinds. I think standard bitters is the one that's normally used, but they got peach, they got apple. This is how they make cocktails the craft way. So a lot of the times when you go get apple martinis and things of that nature from the typical
that's all like
restaurant yeah. So it's more of a craft thing. So we add natural flavors to our cocktails to flavor them, other than using flavored alcohol.
There we go. See, would you have known that? I wouldn't have known that.
Darnetta has joined us. She says, hi, y'all.
Hello. So we're just adding some ice to our shaker. We want to cool everything
More
down.
ice. More ice.
More ice. Got to make sure it's nice and cool.
Where would you get like some of these ingredients? Do you get
so that's just anywhere at the liquor store. The better the liquor store, the better the bitters that they're gonna have. So like if you go to like World of Beverage or Tower Beverage, they're gonna have a whole wall of nothing but different flavored bitters.
You hear that, Tower? Recognize.
Gotta have some lemon. All right. Now,
this is great.
Good pour.
Pour it up. Oh. That's porn music right there.
Yes.
I'm almost positive. That was amazing. Porn music.
More music, you know.
Oh, you said pouring. I thought you said porn.
That's
why I was with you. Hey, Joycelyn. Joycelyn just joined us.
Hey, Joy.
What's going on?
Here?
Oh, you smell it. You smell the
peach.
Mmm. love
Next.
peaches. I mean,
I'm gonna just top it off with a little bit of seltzer water.
Nice little fizz.
It's gonna give it a nice little fizz, activate some of those flavors.
I need to have my feet up.
Right. It's one of those cocktails you just kind of
Yeah.
chill out, rest somewhere.
I can almost feel myself at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Right? I mean, I need to be at the beach.
At the beach, exactly.
You know, enjoy
And
my life.
You can garnish this with just a slice of peaches, throw a little cherry in there, whatever you would like. But this is a peach bourbon seltzer.
What do you think about? What do you think about maybe even throwing maybe like a sprig of mint in there?
Mint would also go very well. At this time, I'd like to introduce our sponsor for today's show. Come on out here and toast up with us, Ms. Diamond.
Thank you.
All right. So cheers.
Cheers.
Oh wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not a bourbon drinker, but this is delicious.
Just light, so many flavors.
Delightful. Oh, absolutely. Oh. Come on, we can do this.
I know we could. Hey, Lisa,
And it is
Hey,
definitely
y'all.
one that will creep up on you. So make sure you enjoy responsibly.
You're responsible, folks.
My mom always said, if you can't be good, at least be good at it.
She got a good point.
All right, so now at this time, can you tell them a little bit about your shop and what you do? And
Okay, folks, I work at Cycle Gear. We have apparel and helmets, stuff that will make your safe riding when you're out there on two wheels. We're located on Alpharetta Street. That is in Roswell's. Come down to see us. My people there, our sales associates are fantastic. Can gear you up every which way from Sunday.
yes,
Come
sir.
get some.
Go get some.
And also, they do a bike night every month. Yeah, so bike night is really dope. We are actually one of the food vendors.
You are the
Thank you very
Nobody
much.
else.
It's a really great thing. It's in Alpharetta. I mean, they have bikes, they have games, they have giveaways, they got vendors. I mean, it's a really good time. If you're into that world, definitely come out and enjoy it with them. Check out the store. They got plenty of great things for you. So it's a really good thing, especially if you're in that biking world.
That's right. And you know, I really appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we love having them come down and sling a whole bunch of incredible foods. Last 2 times that we've had it, oh my God. I mean, mouth-watering, delicious, yummy foods. Come get some. And that's going to be June 14th, by the way.
June 14th will be the next one.
5 to 8 p.m.
Darnell
Yep.
said, random fact, I don't know how to ride a bike.
I'll teach you.
Wow.
No,
She don't know how to ride a bike.
Oh, okay.
Like, don't tell nobody else
I
that.
Well, wait a
was gonna
minute.
say, what kind of bikes? You know, for the big bike. Welcome,
Uh,
Blake Kirkley.
motorcycles,
Welcome, Audrey and Scotty
you're right,
Whitten.
it's motorcycles.
Motorcycles.
Yeah, it's motorcycles. Thank you.
So, to pair with our cocktail today, and as you can see, we pair food with cocktails, not cocktails with food. We are doing a peach bourbon glazed mahi. This has a peach bourbon chutney that is going to go on top of our seared mahi. Now, mahi is one of my favorite types of food, or excuse me, my favorite fish. It is in the dolphin family. It has a very meaty bite. Best way I could describe it, it's almost like you took tuna and cod and combined them together. That's about the texture. Not necessarily the flavor, but about that nice meat bite texture. I love it. It always reminds me of spring. And then this chutney that we're going to make pairs with it perfectly. So, you know, I'm going to go over some of the ingredients we have.
Right.
We have some seasoned olive oil. We have some small mixed cherry tomatoes, heirloom cherry tomatoes. Got some brown sugar here, peppers and onions, some cracked red pepper, some minced garlic, a little bit more of that peach syrup. Then to season our fish, we have some Old Bay seasoning and some lemon pepper seasoning.
You can never go wrong with
Oh,
your
you can never go. This is like
I mean, all of this
is
Good Lord. Now that mahi, I think it's one of my favorites as well. One, it doesn't. Sometimes when people think of fish, they worry about the taste of fish and being fishy and that type of thing. I think that mahi has that going on, especially when you start to introduce its flavor, and it tends to suck up those flavors really well. Does it not?
It absolutely does. And on top of that, the one thing about fish should never have a fishy smell or a fishy taste. If it does, that means it's old. Fish should smell like water. It should smell like ocean water. So that's one of the ways you know if your fish is fresh. Also, the flesh should be very firm to the touch. If you touch it and it just sinks in and starts to crumble apart, that means your fish is old. But this is our mahi. As you can see, it has a almost beige color, very firm to the touch, and just very delicious. So these are about 4-ounce pieces. I'm gonna take our olive oil and just kind of go over the top a little bit.
Welcome, Adrian. Shalithia says she needs to be writing this down. Don't worry, just watch the video again.
And on another side note, we are soon to be coming out with a Sip and Cook cookbook. And it is going to have all of these recipes. It is going to have some recipes that aren't on there, and they're going to be links to different videos for you to be able to reference while you're going through the cookbook. So be on the look for that.
I think I'm going to have to get myself one of those books almost immediately.
Yes, sir.
No, I know. Just reserve me a copy.
Definitely will. Going to start with our Old Bay seasoning.
What did you just drizzle on that? Olive oil?
Olive oil, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And our lemon pepper seasoning. I try not to over season fish because fish has such a delicate flavor within itself. You want those flavors to come through. So just gonna make sure that both of our sides are.
Yep, season both sides.
Season both sides. No reason not to season.
No reason not to season. Oh my god! And no, I will be saying that a lot more in my life.
One of my I went to culinary school, and I learned something from there. But the guy who taught me probably the most as far as culinary wise was a chef I used to work with right out of the culinary school, a dude named Chef Ryan Hamill, and that was his saying constantly. He beat that into my head to the point 20 years later, when I'm seasoning food, I still hear that in the back of my head.
I'm almost thinking t-shirts.
Yes, absolutely.
And maybe some other apparel, maybe some footwear apparel.
And Ryan, if you
Just saying.
If you're watching, don't sue me for stealing your catchphrase.
No, dude, I mean, it's not trademarked, is it?
Yeah, I'm saying that patent is still out.
Because there's no reason not to season.
No reason not to season. Next, we're going to bring our handy dandy cooking apparatus into view. And I've already got this preheated under medium heat. I'm going to add the rest of our oil. As you can see, it immediately starts to smoke. You want to make sure that it's all the way around the pan. And want to do me the honors, what we're going
Chef,
to do.
if I'm just going to throw on some gloves.
Yep.
I don't know if you need my help, but
So
if you
you-
do, I'm going to be ready.
Go ahead and just grab a piece and throw it in the pan.
Oh, yeah, this little guy right here. Any side work?
Yes, so the darker side, so this side, which is slightly darker, that is the skin side. That is the side that the skin was attached to it. And this is what we call the presentation side. It's the flesh side. So we're going to go flesh side.
Left side down.
And then you want to move the pan. Just go ahead and add another one.
All right, we'll do. Right on in.
Just kind of move that around a
You
little
ready?
bit. Yep.
Right on in. Oh my God! Oh.
Right there.
There it is.
that does smell
I got
good.
one more piece right in here and one in there.
Right.
There it is. Hey!
And you move the pan around so that you give the fish a second to sear so that it doesn't stick to the pan.
Good Lord. Okay, you just don't understand the aromas. Just with the basics. We haven't even got into all this business yet.
Oh, yeah.
Just the basics. God, that is good.
Smell, that aroma. Oh, man.
I'm gonna disrobe my gloves. That's right.
Darnell said, "Shamokin" with her Jim Carrey voice.
So, yeah, you just want to get fish cooks extremely, extremely fast. And one of the biggest things that people do is they overcook their fish.
That's the worst. Yeah.
Technically, fish should be cooked almost the same as you cook steak. You cook it technically to roughly about medium to medium well at the most. You still need a little bit of translucency in the center. That way, it doesn't lose its moisture and it's still pork tender.
Darnell said, "He is funny. You be in the heat."
Thank you.
Adrian said it sounds delicious.
As you cook it, you'll start to see protein starting to come around the side. That's that little white, almost liquidy that appears on the side of fish. That's when you know it's time to flip.
Protein.
So-
White, liquidy.
So
Okay, cool. I'm good.
Damn it, Christian.
What? What? I didn't say that wrong.
not that kind of protein.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. We're all adults here. We're adults here,
We're all
right?
adults.
Okay, cool.
Except for the children watching.
They're for the children.
Right.
Hey, Melinda, thank you for joining.
You can see just
Look
some
at
nice,
that.
beautiful
That's so pretty.
brown.
So that was only maybe a couple minutes.
Yeah, about three. You want roughly about 3 minutes on each side. Beautiful.
Oh man. So with just that little bit of oil that you put in there, and with all the seasonings, it helps give that color on the
Yeah,
side.
there's
doesn't
that
it?
nice, there's that nice color. You want about 2 tablespoons of olive oil because it's gonna absorb some of it. And you don't want to burn the bottom because we're actually going to be using the bottom to cook the other things.
So what would happen if you use too much oil? What's going to happen to your pan?
Well, if you use too much oil, what you're going to essentially be doing is frying it and not pan searing.
We're not pan searing. We're not frying. We're pan searing, folks.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Let's get it together.
Beautiful color, beautiful aromas coming off of this.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
So, what got you into motorcycle?
That'd be 32 years of my life, Chef. No, when I was, okay, so here's the story goes like this. I'll never forget, I grew up in Georgia, and I'm riding with my dad. I could have been like 11 years old or so. And I saw this motorcycle from the distance, like flying. And he's coming up over this like curve and hill, and I was in like this Bandwidth truckster type station wagon. It was a diesel, no less. And I'm in the back, and I see this motorcycle come flying up. Oh my God! It just, boom, and right then I was like, Dad, I want one. And from then on, I just did never stop. I jumped on a lot of dirt bikes when I was smaller and I wasn't supposed to. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. They had to take me to the emergency room quite a few times. But ever since then, look at that.
Perfect.
Yeah, ever since then, it's been motorcycles. There's 2 passions in my life: motorcycles and art. I'm a fine art painter. That's what I
That's
do.
where we met. Well, around, we were both in theater together.
Yes, theater.
That art, but yeah, he's done some amazing paintings.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you. I got something here as a friend.
All right, so we got that nice and cooked up. I'm gonna throw this in the oven while we keep it hot while we got everything else going.
Do you have the oven on right now?
Yes, I do have it on.
What's the temperature, Chef?
So I got it on
What's these-
250 in order to just keep things hot. To this hot pan, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes. And what I love the heirloom tomatoes. I love the colors, the different colors in it. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you do it right. You actually get all that color going on. They all kind of taste pretty much the same.
They are pretty much the yellow ones have a tendency to have a little bit less sweetness. Sort of almost the same as like a green tomato is less sweet than a red one. With berries, for the most part, the darker it is, the sweeter the juice is going to be. The sweeter.
That's what they say.
I've heard that before.
Next, we're going to add
Yeah.
our syrup.
Mm-hmm.
This way, we can kind of start to deglaze the pan.
That is syrup. Remember, we used to kind of make it here. That's the goods, man.
Pulling up all that nice fawn off the bottom.
Corn.
Oh, the fawn.
The fawn.
Look at them. Look at them.
Next, we're going to add our peppers and onions.
Get in here. Please.
Look at her wrist.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
What type of meat we got going on in it? It's you got some good meat.
Yeah. About medium well. I mean, medium high.
You know, I noticed when you did the syrup and then added the onions and that little, isn't it would that be like a bechamel?
No. So a bechamel is a cream sauce.
That's a cream sauce.
Yeah, this is
So what? There's a word for it.
Glaze.
But with the onions and whatnot, now we got a little
since
bit.
this isn't a sauce and that liquid is going to cook out.
Yeah.
So it's not one of the 5 mother sauces. You're
Gotcha.
thinking of the mother sauce.
Damn.
This is going to be more of a chutney.
That's
The liquid is really just used to cook down the vegetables as well as release that flavor off of the bottom of the pan.
yeah, it's got this it's just looking delightful. Whoa.
Next, we're going to add our peaches. And with that, we're going to turn up the heat a little bit because we want those peaches to kind of caramelize a bit.
I love peaches. Hello, Moniqua. Hello, Auntie Catherine. Thank y'all for watching.
Beautiful.
I can you can really smell the peaches in
Garlic?
that boy. Oh, now who doesn't like that?
Right.
Red pepper flake,
Yeah.
If you don't like garlic, I just don't.
Brown
I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. That's just I'm saying.
gonna add a little bit of the lemon pepper seasoning, a little bit of the Old Bay seasoning. Make sure we mix that in. And now, for the fun part. Now, if you're using alcohol in a dish, you always want to pull the pan off of the flame before you pour in your alcohol. Reason why? Because it's going to flame up. Now, if you had the other liquid in, it's not a huge flame, and you don't want a huge flame. You don't want to burn down your house. You don't want to set off your fire alarm system.
No.
You just want to cook off that alcohol.
It's growing.
Oh,
Good.
yeah. I got you.
Nice little low flame.
Good Lord, this smells so good.
And we're just going to let that simmer down, let some of that alcohol cook out, let some of the juices cook out.
As she appears in the phone book. Simmer down.
Simmer down now.
Darnetta said, could you pair mangoes with this dish as well?
You can do mangoes, you can do pineapple, you can do a combination of peaches and mango, like whatever fruits you like. For the most part, you can associate in this. You can even do strawberries if you like.
No,
Hey,
who asked that
Tasha.
question? Who asked that
Darnetta.
question? Darnetta, that was an incredible question because I think people would want to know that.
So while we're having this, go ahead and start to cook down. We have our sponsor that would like to show off some of her merchandise.
Hey, Taekwon, thank you for watching. Diamond, welcome, honey.
Diamond has been a guest on the show before. If you're a fan of the show, you've seen her on here. But if you haven't, please introduce yourself. Let me know what you got and what you do.
All right, so I'm Diamond. If you don't know who I am, I am the owner of Diamond Art Fabric Boutique. I sell women onesies, character socks, joggers. I got all a little bit of everything, right? But my main focus is onesies and character socks. Today, I decided to bring some of my character socks because they're easier to carry in. I have too many onesies. So if you want to see me and get a onesie, check out my page, Diamonds Art Forever Boutique, Instagram, Diamond_Art_Forever_Boutique. And you'll see all the varieties of onesies that I have. And so I just wanted to show you a couple of the socks that are selling out really quickly. SpongeBob. And these are like my #1 sellers. Kids see these and go bananas, okay? Like, this get one SpongeBob and one Patrick. It's actually a pair. I do have SpongeBob by himself and I do have Patrick by himself, but people love this 1-in-1.
Those are really cool.
I don't know, these are for our older people that, know Chun-Li, Ken, Street Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
This one right here sells well. Everybody likes Chun-Li.
We gotta be older because we like Chun-Li.
I mean, because the young people don't really know. When I tell them, like, do you know Chun-Li? They be like, I don't know Chun-Li. So they know, like, Naruto and Toto, all the new anime people.
Right.
But these was our anime back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, of course, we got Christian's favorite here, Ren and Stimpy. I got the collection. So, if you buy one, you got to get the other. Because, I mean, why not, right? And then, I mean,
I would wear those as a mixed pair.
We do the mixed pair.
Yeah.
We do the mixed pair.
I'm the pitcher, you're the catcher.
So, like I said, I got tons of socks, all of them on my website, www.diamondsartforeverboutique. That's R, the letter R, the number 4, ever, EVA, because, I'm a little hood. Anyway, diamondsartforeverboutique.com. You can order it online.
She also has a bunch of Marvel things as well. Like I got a pair of Venom socks from her that were really cool.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of different socks. Yeah. I got DC Comics, I got Marvel, I have Pennywise, Jason, I got all the Halloween for you.
Father's Day is coming up. And I know some of y'all gonna get them a pair of socks anywhere at a time. Please get them some cool ones.
Right,
right.
My dad would love these socks, right? He's trying to figure it out, but I'm sure he's gonna figure it out. It's gonna be either Jason or Michael Myers, because that's what his thing is. But anyway, like I said, just check out my website. There's a coupon code on the website that gives you 3 for $20. So you buy 2, you get 1 free.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Definitely
Thank you
check
so
her
much.
out. She also is the sponsor of today's show. So she sponsored the entire show, and now she's here and gets to plug her stuff. So if you'd like to be a sponsor, please contact Miss Wanda Miller and let her know.
It's always good to help you guys and be contributing to this cause, because I love when he cooks, honey. I'm writing down recipes, okay? So I can't wait to see what this tastes like, okay?
Thank you so much, Diamond.
Cheers
in here.
As you can see, just during that little brief conversation, come on back in.
I'm back in, yes.
Back in the game, player.
Look how
As you can see, most of the liquid has already cooked out of here, and that is what we're looking for. This is not technically a sauce. This is more of a very flavorful garnish.
And all that wonderful stuff that was on the bottom of that pan right there is now infused.
It's now infused in the sauce.
God.
So yeah,
it's hard to stand. It's hard to stand.
That's why you want to control your flame. You want to control the amount of oil you put in the pan, and you don't want to overcook it because you don't want to burn the bottom of the pan. You just want all of those proteins to start to stick and caramelize to the bottom of the pan, so that when you add your liquids, all of that comes up, helps to flavor the dish, and then you got a nice, delicious quality product.
I think that's huge. You mentioning the technique and understanding of that, that's huge. That's huge. Not all of us know what to do about and how to cook it and proper heat and that type of thing. No, Chef, that's brilliant, man. Thank you for passing on that stuff because not everybody does. Not everybody does.
This is what Sip and Cook is about. All right, so we're almost ready to come to the fun part of the night, the plating. But before we do that, you know, if you're a fan of the show, we do a trivia question. Trivia question, if you get it right, you win a prize. So this week's prize is, if you are in the Atlanta area, the next bike night that he has, if you show up, you get a free meal from Divine Visions Catering. We will be there. Meals are amazing. They're delicious. You come out, get a free meal. We're going to let him do the trivia question.
Oh my gosh, trivia question. Well, I think the trivia question needs to be something to do with our sponsor. That's who I want to do it for. So, when it comes to our sponsor, she named a pair of socks that the old people would know. Who is the character on those socks?
Whoa.
Oh, that's a great question. You had to be paying attention.
Because these are great socks. And if you're not buying these socks, I don't understand what you're doing.
So, speaking of socks, you know, bikers, I see a lot of bikers, they normally have their boots, but a lot of times, sometimes they'll have designer socks on.
You're done right.
So, biker, thinking in biker brain, what would be a good character for socks that most bikers would wear?
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
No, any, like, I love, I
What
have,
about
like,
Ghost Rider?
the Ghost Rider would be cool. I have, you know, there's some brands of socks that have a whole bunch of other stuff on them and whatnot. However, those socks look super comfy, and I think I need a pair or three because you get two and you get one for free for $20. Come on, man. So I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I love them all. I like the most ridiculous socks, and I have a bunch of ridiculous socks. Now, I think that the best things to have. The Ren and Stimpy is great. The SpongeBob's are great. But let me think about the characters. Wow.
Well,
You got one on there.
Yeah, because see, if I was,
What do you wear? What do you wear? You wear the Venom.
I would definitely wear the Venom.
Come
I
on.
definitely would wear the Ghost Riders. I'm a Marvel nerd.
Yes, you are.
So that would be something I would. Speed Racer would be
Speed
another
Racer.
one.
The Mach
Speed
5.
Racer.
Top 5, yeah.
That's a good one, man. I love that
Yes,
one.
sir.
I like that a lot.
All right.
What's the monkey's name?
What was the monkey?
What's the monkey's name?
What is the
I
monkey's name?
do not remember.
Somebody out there?
What's the monkey's name?
It started with a C, I'm pretty sure. I think. Right? It's like,
Did anybody figure it out yet?
come on, figure it out.
We got a couple answers though. Well, we have
So,
one answer for the
In order to
trivia.
win the
Oh, yeah?
contest,
Who won?
well, in order to win the contest, because we're broadcasting from 5 different stations. We're on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, a couple different Facebook pages. So we will announce the winner. Matter of fact, last week's winner was
Darnetta.
Darnetta. Darnetta's won damn near every prize.
Every trivia. She watches every show carefully and gets
Right.
every trivia.
So she is the winner of last week's show. So we'll announce the winner of this week's show on next week's show. And once you win, you have to go to your page and say, I won the Sip and Cook Trivia Contest. Post that, and then you win the prize.
And tag me or Dana or Divine Visions Catering so that we know you're putting the answer out. Good job, Darnetta. Thank you for being such a faithful supporter and watcher.
Gosh, you guys don't understand.
All right.
so good.
So
I'm so
this can be served with pretty much anything. You can do rice, you can do pasta, you can do couscous, you can do brown rice, you can do vegetables, whatever you like. I'm doing it with a jasmine rice. We're just gonna sit that there.
Whoa! Did you see that? Skills all over.
Next, we're gonna.
What about it? Hey, wait, check this out. Right here. Oh, skills. I'm good, man.
Gonna take one of our Beautiful pieces of fish. I'm gonna set that right there on top like so. Now, the good stuff. Oh yeah. Just gonna set this right on top like so. Now we're gonna go over here and try to get some of the little bit of juice that we got. Pour that right on top. Woo. Oh yeah.
That's right. So dirty good. Oh man.
With a little parsley love.
Bam, little bam.
I ain't gonna steal Emerald's.
No.
That's delicious.
Oh,
No, I think that's
Adrian said, how does she go about being a sponsor? She's trying to eat. Let me
Mhm.
go ahead and put that up right now.
I mean,
now it is
if you're
time
smart.
for the good. Here we go, good son. Here we go, man. Listen, at this time, I'd like to introduce Miss Wanda Miller, who make the show possible.
Who's been waiting for this part of the show? All show.
All right.
Hey everybody, all right, let's just kind of go at it all together.
No, ladies first.
Oh, that's so sentimental. I'm
I'll take that.
I'm
I'm gonna get it up
gonna
there.
I'm gonna get on this too.
A little bit of that too.
Yo, it's so good. Yo,
It's so good.
you wanna make this?
I want
Y'all wanna
to
make
right
this?
now.
Y'all wanna try this? This is delicious. I knew he was gonna come.
It's so
I knew he was
delicious.
gonna come.
Let me get this last little corner of my half over here.
I'm
Oh,
gonna get another piece. I'm gonna get
All
another
right,
piece.
I'm in.
I'm gonna dig out.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna leave though.
It's all right.
Oh my god, that's good. It's so much flavor.
I mean, it's like pop, pop, pop in your mouth, like
That's what she said.
Hi.
right? Sweet, spicy.
Katrina Owensby says she just happened to ponder. Now she's hungry.
Hey,
Ariel Jackson just tuned in. Dang, I missed the good stuff. Hey y'all.
Wow. So there's, I mean, with that heat that you got with the red peppers, that sweetness from the peaches. You can use mangoes. Holy smokes.
Oh, I just got it.
It's just a cornucopia of flavors going in my
Well,
mouth.
that's
It's an explosion.
One of the things that I try to capture in everybody is I want it to hit every part of the palate. I want you to taste the spice. I want you to taste the sweetness. I want you to taste the savory. I want you to taste the herbs, everything in one bite.
Dude,
To me, that is what this dish is about.
it's still playing around in my mouth.
So that fish is absolutely cooked perfectly. It's not dry, which is easily done. Again, remember the times on this. If you got to rewind, go back, watch this over and over and over again. Put it in your memory. Because it is such a succulent fish.
Yes, yes.
And
you don't want to. First of all, it costs way too much to overcook. This is about right now at Publix. It's about $40 a pound. You can't find it cheap, but
that makes me
when
really
you're doing a good cut of fish, you want to be very, very sure that you're not overcooking it. Don't ruin a good piece of fish just like you wouldn't want to ruin a good piece of steak.
That's right.
Ariel wanted to know what the dish for the night was. This is pan-seared mahi-mahi with a peach bourbon chutney. Ariel.
Yes.
And it's
It sounds so delicious.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This recipe will be one of the recipes that will be in the Sip and Cook cookbook. So if you want to make this later on, and that will be coming out before the end of this year.
Absolutely.
And we will be doing an audio book. Well, we'll definitely be doing a digital book, but I'm also going to see if I can do an audio book as well. If not, we'll have a digital cookbook that'll go along with it.
Yes.
I don't see why anybody would not want this digital cookbook. I mean, look, I've eaten some of your food. I've been lucky enough for Chef to actually like cook for.
Sorry,
I was just hanging out.
She's like, I'm sorry, y'all.
And-
Wow,
and he
it's
cooked.
calling my name right
I'm
now.
gonna tell you something, guys.
And that was like at 3 o'clock.
It wasn't
4
3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So it's a late night. It's a late night. And look, guys, hey, Chef, you've studied this. You put a lot of time, effort, heart,
I don't
love.
care what I do.
And it shows. It shows, guys. We gotta get on this. When that book comes out, we buy one.
Yes.
When the stuff comes out, we get one. And when he's anywhere,
Show up.
show up and get the food. Come on, get the food, Gina. Eat the food, Gina. So, and thank you so much for
No
being
problem.
here.
Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being an entertaining guest.
So
Please
entertaining.
let them know once again where they can find you and where.
I'm at Cycle Gear, Roswell. My name is Christian. They call me Moto.
Moto.
See you there.
So one more time, would you like to tell them where they can find you?
I'm Diamond. You can reach me at www.diamondsareforeverboutique.com or anywhere on Instagram, Facebook, same name.
Also, if you are looking for a caterer, if you're a company that you work for looking for a caterer, private chef, meal prep, please tag us in, Divine Visions Catering. Also be on the lookout. We also have a food truck coming this year as well.
Yes,
So
we do.
be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be posting some things about that. I'm going to actually be asking for your feedback as we get closer to the time. Right now it's being built, so got a couple more months before it actually hits the road. But in the meantime, be surveying some of you guys, finding out what kind of foods you want us to serve, what kind of names you like, things of that nature. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, hey, thank you for sipping and cooking with me. Y'all have a great night. All right.
I'm like, yeah.
Dude, that was so much fun. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh,
Wasn't it fun? It's always
So much
fun.
fun, man. Come on.
That's always fun. All right, like a phone off yet so we can dig into this?